Your earrings are either making you look 10 years younger or 10 years older, right now, in this moment. And if you're wearing the wrong pair, there's honestly no outfit, no hairstyle, no amount of makeup that can save your entire appearance. Your accessories have that much power. I'm Amelia, and welcome to Style Through Time, where we transform the way elegant women dress themselves. If you're new here, you absolutely need to subscribe right now because what we're about to discuss could genuinely change how you see yourself in the mirror. And please, once you hit that subscribe button, share this with at least one friend who needs to hear this message. Understanding the earring challenge. Let's talk about something that seems small but is genuinely enormous. Earrings. Yes, those little accessories that sit right beside your face, the ones that frame your most important features every single day. I've received hundreds of messages from our Style Through Time community asking the same question: why do I feel different when I change my earrings? The answer is simple. What hangs from your ears directly impacts how your entire face appears. It affects whether people see your eyes, your cheekbones, your smile, or whether they're distracted by the accessories themselves. Here's what most women don't realize. Fashion isn't about following rules, it's about understanding what serves you. At this wonderful stage of life, our approach to style becomes more thoughtful, more intentional, and honestly, more powerful. We're not getting older and becoming invisible, we're getting older and becoming more selective about what we wear. Recognizing your style moment. Why this matters now. Every single choice we make about our appearance tells a story. The clothes we select, the colors we wear, the way we accessorize, these aren't just about fashion, they're about telling the world who we are. And at this beautiful point in our lives, we have the advantage of actually knowing ourselves. We've learned what works, we've tried things that didn't work. We understand our bodies, our features, our preferences. This is where earring selection becomes truly important. Our faces change with time. The light hits our skin differently. Our features soften and settle into their mature beauty, and the accessories that once looked perfect might actually be working against us now rather than with us. But here's the exciting part. When we choose the right earrings, everything shifts. Your face lifts, your features look brighter, your entire presence becomes more polished and refined. It's not about fighting age, it's about honoring the time we've lived and celebrating how beautiful that journey has made us. Before we dive deeper into the 5 specific earring styles that might be holding you back, please take a moment to like this video. It tells our Style Through Time algorithm that you care about this content, and it helps us reach more women who are ready to elevate their style game. Your support means everything. The 5 earring styles that need to go. Earring type number 1, heavy chandelier and dangling styles. Let me tell you about something that happened to a woman from our community. She attended her granddaughter's significant family celebration. She wore her beloved chandelier earrings because they caught the light beautifully. They sparkled. They made her feel special. But something unexpected happened. By the end of that celebration, her earlobes ached. More importantly, when she looked at the photographs later, she noticed something troubling. Her face seemed pulled downward, her features appeared tired, her expression looked strained, and she couldn't understand why, because in her mind, she felt elegant and festive. This is the hidden danger of heavy, hanging earrings that many of us don't talk about openly. Our earlobes change as we experience more years. The skin becomes more delicate. The tissue loses some of its original strength and firmness. When heavy earrings hang from these delicate earlobes, they create a constant downward pull. This pull gradually stretches the skin around our ears and jawline, which creates a subtle drooping effect on the entire face. It's not comfortable, and more importantly, it's not flattering. The goal at this stage of our lives is to lift our features, to draw attention upward to our eyes and cheekbones, where light and vitality live. Heavy earrings do the exact opposite. They anchor the face downward, emphasizing any lines or areas where we might wish for a little more definition. What to choose instead? Replace those heavy pieces with lightweight options that still offer movement and interest. A delicate drop earring with a single precious stone works beautifully. Medium-sized hoops in fine materials catch light without the weight burden. Consider a soft gold hoop or a simple pearl drop. Pearls specifically are magical at this stage. There's something about the natural luminescence of a pearl that brightens the entire face. That gentle shine reflects light upward and creates a subtle radiance around your features. Whether you choose a classic single pearl drop or a small grouped cluster, pearls communicate sophistication without appearing trendy or temporary. Think of it this way: we're not removing drama from our style, we're reimagining what drama means. Your earrings should lift your beauty upward, not weigh it downward. When you make this shift, you'll notice your entire face looks refreshed. Earring type number 2, oversized statement pieces. Now let's discuss something that might feel a bit surprising: those oversized statement earrings that make such a bold impression, the look at me pieces, the geometric shapes, the ones that command attention from across the room. Remember when those felt absolutely necessary? There was a time in our lives when we wanted to stand out. We wanted people to notice us. We used bold accessories as confidence tools. And there's nothing wrong with that era of our lives. It was real and important, and it served us. But something shifts when we enter this beautiful chapter. We stop wanting to demand attention, and we start wanting to command it quietly. It's a completely different energy. We're no longer trying to prove anything to anyone, including ourselves. I once observed a woman at a community luncheon. She had developed an impeccable style. Her soft gray hairstyle was perfectly shaped. Her crisp white silk blouse was elegant and tailored. She wore a gorgeous woven scarf that demonstrated real style sophistication. But something was off about the entire look. What was it? Her earrings. She was wearing enormous geometric shapes that extended almost to her shoulders. They were bold, they were definitely high quality, but they were dominating her entire appearance. Instead of noticing her kind eyes, her beautiful skin, her graceful presence, everyone could only see those statement earrings. The jewelry was shouting while the woman herself was whispering elegance, and that created a disconnect. This is what oversized statement pieces can do when we wear them in our mature years. They overwhelm our features instead of complementing them. They draw the eye downward and away from our natural glow. They make the accessories the main character of our story rather than supporting players. What to choose instead? Choose what I call a quiet statement. These are pieces that show personality and presence without competing with your natural beauty. Think about a soft geometric stud that has texture but doesn't extend far from your ear. A delicate cluster of small gemstones can add sophistication. A medium hoop with gentle, subtle texture is always graceful. Here's a styling strategy that works beautifully. If you love adding interest and color near your face, do it through coordinated color harmony instead of size. Select earrings in a soft amber tone and pair them with warm colors in your scarf or in your lip color. This creates a beautiful, intentional look without needing enormous pieces to make an impact. At this beautiful stage of life, the goal is never to outshine anyone else. The goal is to shine in your own authentic way. Your earrings should quietly echo your grace, because that kind of statement never goes out of style. Make sure to share this concept with friends who might benefit from understanding it. Earring type number 3, cheap metals, and tarnished finishes. Every woman has done this. We've held onto earrings that have lost their shine. Maybe we found them at an affordable price point and wore them constantly. Maybe they've been sitting in our jewelry storage for years gathering dust. Maybe they connect to a wonderful memory from our past. But over time, they've transformed. The finish has changed. The metal has developed a green tint or a dull, brassy appearance. We keep them out of loyalty or sentiment, and then one day we put them on without really thinking about it, and we look in the mirror and feel confused about why we look so tired. Here's what happens with metals that have lost their quality. They reflect light in harsh, unflattering ways. Tarnished metals create a grayish or yellowish cast on the skin around your face. This dulls your entire complexion. It makes your skin look tired. It creates an overall appearance of dullness that no amount of other styling can fix. I experienced this myself. I found a pair of gold-tone hoops that I absolutely loved years ago. I wore them constantly for nearly 10 years. They were comfortable, they were familiar, I had positive associations with them. One afternoon, I pulled them out and held them up to natural light. That's when I truly saw them. They'd lost all their original glow. They looked flat. They had become almost brassy in appearance. When I put them on and looked in the mirror, I realized something important. Those earrings were making my entire face look tired. The light was bouncing off them in all the wrong ways. It was creating shadows instead of radiance. That's the quiet danger of cheap or tarnished metals that we don't often discuss openly. Inexpensive metals can also cause skin irritation or allergic reactions. This means you're not just dealing with a visual problem, you're dealing with physical discomfort too. Your ears might feel itchy or develop a rash. That's definitely not the energy we want. What to choose instead? Invest in quality. I'm not talking about expensive, I'm talking about well-made. Look for sterling silver, gold vermeil, rose gold, or quality stainless steel. These materials maintain their finish much longer. They feel light on your ears. Most importantly, they genuinely enhance your natural glow and brightness. Here's a practical method to discover which metal tone serves you best. Hold a piece of gold jewelry in one hand and a piece of silver jewelry in the other hand. Stand near a window where there's plenty of natural light. Look closely at your face in a mirror while holding each one near your ear. If your skin appears to brighten and warm up next to the gold, then warm metals are your perfect match. If your face looks brighter and more luminous beside the silver, cooler tones are your friend. Once you discover your metal match, let it become your signature. I mean this. Wear that metal consistently. Notice how your entire appearance starts to feel more coordinated. Everything looks more intentional. Your whole style feels more refined and effortless. So the next time you open your jewelry storage, take a real look at what you have. That small upgrade in metal quality can create the biggest difference in how radiant and alive you appear. Don't forget to share your metal discoveries in the comments. Our Style Through Time community loves hearing what works for each person. Earring type number 4. Bright plastic and trendy colored pieces. This next point might surprise you a little. Those bright plastic earrings or overly trendy, extremely colorful styles, you absolutely know what I'm talking about. Neon-colored hoops, chunky acrylic shapes, those playful pieces we used to wear in our 40s and 50s just for fun and a pop of brightness. They were bold, they were cheerful, they made us feel young and energetic. But here's something important to understand. As our natural coloring softens and our features mature, those same pieces can actually work against us rather than for us. They can cheapen our appearance. They can make even an elegant outfit feel costume-like rather than sophisticated. I ran into an old friend at a beautiful garden party not long ago. She's always been lively, energetic, full of personality. You can spot her from across any room because she has this wonderful, magnetic energy. That day, she was wearing this stunning cream-colored linen dress. She had on a beautiful straw hat. Everything about her presentation whispered effortless elegance. And then there were her earrings. Bright electric blue plastic. They clashed so sharply with her natural skin tone that they completely distracted from her beautiful face. Instead of people noticing her warm presence, they noticed those loud earrings. It reminded me how a single small detail can shift the entire impression a person creates. Here's the truth. After our 60s, our goal becomes bringing harmony to our overall look, not creating sharp contrast. Loud colors and plastic textures can genuinely cheapen even the most elegant outfit. They make everything look more theatrical than tasteful. They tend to catch the eye before your face does, and that's not where we want the attention to land. What to choose instead? Move towards soft, refined color tones. Gentle neutrals work beautifully. Warm golds are classic. Natural stone tones are sophisticated. Think about mother of pearl, which catches light in such a subtle and flattering way. Amber creates warmth. Rose quartz has this beautiful rosy undertone. Jade is elegant and calming. These tones don't fight your features, they literally frame them beautifully. They add visual interest while keeping your natural glow as the main focus. If you genuinely love color, don't abandon that part of yourself. Let your color choices mature with you instead. Instead of wearing neon pink, try a soft blush tone or a warm coral. Instead of bright turquoise, try a muted teal or a subtle aquamarine. The difference seems small, but the visual effect is actually powerful. When you choose colors that truly echo your skin undertones, your hair color, and your natural coloring, everything becomes coordinated. Your face softens, your eyes brighten, you look effortlessly elegant. It's absolutely not about losing your fun personality or your sense of style. It's about refining both things. Your earrings should whisper sophistication instead of shouting for attention. I'm curious about your experience with this. Have you made this shift? Are you still drawn to bright colors? Let me know in the comments because this community genuinely thrives on shared experiences. Earring type number 5. Tiny studs that fade into invisibility. Let's discuss the final style concern. Those tiny little stud earrings that seem to almost disappear once you put them on your ears. Now, simplicity is beautiful. A small earring can be truly lovely. That's not the issue. Here's what actually happens. As we get older, our features naturally soften. Our jawlines relax slightly. Our skin becomes more delicate. Our overall face develops a gentle quality. When we wear those tiny earring dots against all that soft beauty, they completely get lost. They vanish. Your face ends up looking bare, like something is missing, like the look is somehow unfinished. It's like you got dressed but forgot the final touch. One of my dear friends from the community visited me recently. She's an extremely classic woman. Crisp white shirts, delicate chain necklaces, always polished and refined. She was wearing these tiny diamond studs she's had for years. They're certainly pretty, but honestly, they were barely visible once she put them on her ears. I handed her a pair of medium-sized pearl drops just for fun, just to experiment. When she looked in the mirror with those on, something magical happened. Her entire face seemed to lift. I'm not exaggerating. Her eyes brightened, her cheekbones became more prominent and defined, her whole face looked more awake. It was like someone had literally turned up the light on her face. That's the genuine magic of proportion and scale. As our faces change and mature, the scale of our accessories should shift too. What once felt appropriately dainty can start to feel a little timid, and you, my beautiful friend, are absolutely far from timid. What to choose instead? Select medium-sized earrings that frame your face rather than fade into the background. A pair of soft hoops works beautifully. Elegant pearl drops create just the right presence. Classic gold button-style earrings are timeless and sophisticated. These pieces draw the eye upward and bring beautiful balance to your entire face. They're graceful without being overwhelming. They provide just the right kind of presence without demanding attention. They work because they're proportional to your mature features. And here's the real key to understanding this concept. You're not dressing to cover age or hide time. You're dressing to enhance your features and honor what you've lived. Your face tells a story of wisdom, laughter, and grace. Let your earrings highlight that story beautifully. Let them emphasize the light in your eyes and the warmth in your smile. Understanding your style evolution. We've covered 5 specific earring styles that might be holding back your full radiance. But this isn't really just about earrings. It's about understanding a bigger concept. It's about realizing that style is alive. It grows with us. It changes with us. Just because we're in this wonderful chapter of our lives doesn't mean we stop caring about how we look. It means we care more intentionally. Fashion magazines and social media often suggest that style fades with age. This is completely wrong. What actually happens is that style becomes more refined. It becomes more purposeful. We waste less time and energy on things that don't serve us. We invest more in pieces that genuinely make us feel beautiful and confident. This is your moment to reclaim your style narrative. This is your time to wear what makes you feel like the best version of yourself. And honestly, most women find that version to be even more beautiful than the versions they were wearing in their 30s or 40s, because now they have the wisdom to choose what's actually flattering, rather than what's just trendy. Your style journey continues. Here at Style Through Time, we celebrate real elegance. We celebrate women who know themselves. We celebrate the joy of looking and feeling fabulous at every single age. I want to hear from you. Which of these earring styles have you been wearing? Are you ready to make a change? What's your favorite earring style right now? Maybe you're a pearl person. Maybe you love hoops. Maybe you've discovered something completely unique that makes you feel radiant. Share your answers in the comments, because this channel isn't just about fashion tips. It's about real experiences, shared wisdom, and growing together as a community. If this video has resonated with you, please do 3 things right now. First, like this video because it tells us you care about this content. Second, subscribe to Style Through Time because we're constantly creating new content designed to help you look and feel amazing at every single age. Third, share this with at least one friend who deserves to feel more confident and radiant in her appearance. Thank you for being part of our Style Through Time family. Until next time, keep evolving, keep experimenting with what makes you feel beautiful, and always age with intention, with grace, and with undeniable style.